Hey guys, PepperAmmy here. This week we are making a Mexican style vegetable tray bake. Now this can be served with tortilla chips or you can use the vegetables for a fajita wrap. Now with this recipe you will of course need some fajita spices. Now you can either get a pre-made pack or, as we like to do here, make your own spice mix. Now in a spice grinder, pestle and mortar, or even just a bowl, you want to combine 2 teaspoons of chili powder or chili flakes, 1 teaspoon of ground paprika, 1 teaspoon of sugar. Now I chose to use brown sugar to give it a slightly more sweeter and a slight caramel taste, half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin and half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Then either mix together, blend or grind with your pestle and mortar until it is nice and uniform. Now if you want to use this for fajitas as a chicken seasoning, I would personally add a little bit of cornstarch to help coat the chicken, and then as it cooks you will end up with a nice thicker sauce as well. Now to start the vegetable tray bake itself, you want to preheat your oven to 220 degrees Celsius or 430 Fahrenheit. And then slice 3 bell peppers, colour completely of your choice. Now if I didn't find these really nice sweet green peppers at the shop, I would have gone for a green, yellow and red just for a nice bit of colour difference. And then you want to also slice 2 red onions. Then you want to mix the peppers and the red onions with your spice mix, drizzle with some oil in a large roasting pan and roast for 10 minutes until the peppers and the onion have slightly softened. Once softened, you want to remove them from the oven and give it a good mix. By now there should be a little bit of moisture coming out of your vegetables and that should help start your sauce. Then you want to add in 300 grams to 500 grams of cherry tomatoes and then return the tray to the oven for a further 10 minutes until the tomato skins have started to split. Now optionally, whilst your vegetables are roasting, you can slice a small red onion and juice a lime and add a pinch of salt and a teaspoon of sugar to the lime juice. Add in your onion and let the onion pickle in the lime juice. Now you want to mix this occasionally and this just adds a nice citrusy topping to the tray bake. Now once your vegetables have roasted for their extra 10 minutes, you want to stir in a 400 gram can of kidney beans. Now if you have beans in a chili sauce, like I didn't realize I had, you want to leave the sauce on the beans. Now if you have no sauce, you want to just rinse them off and get all that extra canned water off, and then add the beans to your roasted vegetables and give a good mix. Optionally here, you can make 4 to 6 spaces between all of your vegetables depending on the size of your tray. And then you want to crack an egg into each hole and return to the oven for 4 to 8 minutes until your eggs are cooked. Then give a quick sprinkle with cheese, return to the oven until the cheese is nice and melted over the top. Top with your lime pickled onion mix and serve in your style of choice. Now I chose to serve this with some Goth black tortilla chips and then simply enjoy. Now as I said at the start, you can optionally just use the vegetables without the eggs for filling in fajita wraps, or as I say, serve as a meal on its own. The choice is completely up to you. And that wraps up this week's video. As always, if you like what you saw, let me know down below with a like and a comment. If you are indeed new here, welcome. Feel free to subscribe for free weekly cooking content. I'm currently working on a pretty fun project / series on the side, and I will hopefully see you all again next week. Thanks for watching.